Hello all and welcome to Heaven Knows Horror. Today is going to be what I got for Christmas, horror style haul video. I have already filmed this and this is why it's so late. I filmed it before and unfortunately I'd had a few tipples and I was drunk as a skunk basically filming and I couldn't edit out the crazy. So I'm going to just film it again where I'm actually sober and coherent for once. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better so I can actually get this uploaded. I'm just going to crack on with it. The first thing I got, I was kind of dubious about when I saw it wrapped up under the tree because I knew it was a vinyl. And I'm not mad keen on vinyl, you know, I've got a Spotify account. I don't really need to listen to vinyl, but this one is special because it is the Stranger Things soundtrack. And if you're going to listen to the Stranger Things soundtrack on anything, I would definitely recommend listening to it on vinyl. And the cool thing about these vinyl is that they are coloured. Like, how cool is this? You get two in the pack. Is that what it's called? The pack. So you get the blue one. And you get this lovely red one as well. And these are both double-sided, so there's 4 sides altogether. And just the whole packaging is just really nice on this. You get this little pull-out, I would call this a poster, but it has all the information on the back about the composer and the producers. And yeah, you've just got Mike's bike and then all the gang. I mean, I love the look of Stranger Things anyway, so you knew that it was going to look pretty. And then inside, oh, you've just got Mike's bike again. And of course, the cover looks beautiful with the Spielberg-esque artwork. And on the back, you've just got all the track names. This is definitely something that you want to listen to in the background while you're like doing something else. It's very relaxing, even though it is kind of creepy at some points. And yeah, I really like this. I play it whilst I'm playing board games with the boyfriend. I also got some books for Christmas. The first one being this book on serial killers with the really cool blood splatters all over the front. This is basically just loads of different fact files on different serial killers. So you've got the famous ones, Dr. Harold Shipman, who maybe isn't so well known in the US, but he was a doctor that killed all of his patients. But the cool thing about this book is in the front, in this little pocket, you get collectible memorabilia. So in the front you get a lovely picture of Myra Hindley. None of these are going up on my wall because it's really weird to have serial killers up on your wall. People will think I'm strange. Charles Manson with his lustrous beard. And then some things that I'm not really... H.H. Holmes, I'm not too sure about who he is, but I have the book now so I can find out. So we have the exterior of his castle, and then we have his picture and his alter ego. I'm not quite sure which is which. And then a little drawing of William Burke and William Hare getting their victims drunk before killing them. So yeah, it's just nice to have little extras with a book. On the back of this book it says that it was $12.99, but this was from The Works, which is like a discount book and craft store that we have here in the UK. And I think my boyfriend said that this was just under the £4 price. So that is really good. I mean, it's hardback and everything, so bargain. The next book I got was this Universal Studios Monsters book, which is so heavy, but that's just because it is brimming with information. I have read a little bit of this. It's basically just about the history of Universal Studios and how they were kind of pioneers in the horror genre. And it basically just tells you how all the movies came about, information about the actors that were in the movies, and it's just got it's got pictures in it. Ugh, so heavy. Some really great pictures and a really cool picture of Frankenstein's monster on the back. This says $40 on the back. I'm not sure what that is in pounds, but I will put a link for this on Amazon because I'm sure he bought this off Amazon. I also got a buttload of DVDs, so I'm just going to whiz through these really quick. First was The Exorcist, my favourite film of all time. This has 2 discs in it, and there's some really good full-length documentaries on the making of The Exorcist. I really enjoyed the special features, and this was the first one that I watched. The Shining, which is pretty much just a classic and a staple that every horror fan needs to have in their collection, so now I have that. Psycho, another classic, and some classics that I have not seen. We have John Carpenter's The Fog. I've seen the remake, but I have not seen the original, so I'm really looking forward to watching this because I love John Carpenter's movies. And then a bit more old school classic, we have Steve McQueen in The Blob. I've never seen like any of the old kind of B movies. I'm really curious to know how this has got a 12 rating. I have no idea what is making this a 12. If it's still a classic after all this time, you know that it's got to be good, or at least cheesy good. And then the last one was this Wes Craven movie from 2010, My Soul to Take. I've read the reviews of this movie and they're not great, but I'm going to give it a shot because it's Wes Craven. The next item is an accessory, clothing item. It's an accessory. It is this pin badge from Creepy Company, and it is the Necronomicon from Evil Dead. And the cool thing about this, it's not just a regular pin. It actually has hinges and it opens up like the book, and it has stuff written inside. And this is limited edition, so I think only a certain number of these were made, and I was first in line to get one of these because I freaking love Evil Dead. And you didn't actually know what was going to be in the book until it arrived, so it was a nice surprise. It's so big, this pin, that it actually has 2 rubber backs on it, so it's pretty hefty. And yeah, just a nice enamel pin, and not many people are going to have this, so it makes it even more special. This last thing is probably the most valuable thing that I got at Christmas from my brother and his wife, and I'm so happy with this. If you like watch my other videos, you know that I like making cocktails, and this is just the perfect present for me. It's unreal. It is, oh, it's so heavy. The Crystal Head vodka, and it's just beautiful. I'm going to take it out of the box so you can see what it actually looks like. This is what it looks like out of the box. It's glass and it's really heavy. And this is 700 millilitres of 40% vodka. And actually, this bottle was actually designed by Dan Aykroyd and an artist that I can't remember the name of, John Alexander. So, and this vodka is multi-award winning, so you know that it's good because it's won awards. This vodka is filtered through diamonds, so that just makes it even more special. And I think when I've used up this vodka, which probably won't last very long, I'm going to put some fairy lights in here or something, and then it's going to be like badass but pretty at the same time. It's probably going to sit on my shelf. So yeah, this was a really, really cool present, and I'm really happy with this. It's probably going to be featured in some of my Spooky Spirits videos, so keep your eye out for this one. You kind of feel like, you know, you should be reading a soliloquy from Macbeth or something. Well, that was all the horror related items that I got for Christmas. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, maybe given you some ideas of what you can get your horror fan friends for their birthdays or Valentine's Day or Christmas 2017, which is a long way away. Please leave in the comments what you got for Christmas that's horror related. I'm always interested. I love these kinds of videos, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!